We have some news just coming in. Let's go straight to that. Aftab's lie detector test likely today. Cops have contacted forensic team for polygraph test. After Aftab's big admission in Delhi court, Aftab to undergo polygraph test is what we've been given to understand. He's agreed to the narco-analysis test also, is what his lawyer has told us a few moments ago in an exclusive conversation with India Today. The lie detector test, in all possibility, will be conducted today and over a period of time. About 50 questions, Akshay, is what has been prepared to ask Aftab Amin Poonawalla. This interestingly comes at a time when whatever happened in the heat of the moment was told by Aftab to the court just today, isn't it? Akshay.
Well, absolutely, Sneha, and in fact, the investigation is at a very, very crucial time now, Sneha, because only 4 days are left for a total police custody that the police can get now. And still, major pieces of information, major pieces of evidence are missing, and that is the reason that a narco test becomes extremely important. However, the timing is still in question because the police wants to make a last effort as far as the investigation is concerned, and it seems that the narco test right now is the only option left for the police to in fact streamline the investigation. 4 days of police custody, and then after that police cannot take extended custody of Aftab because the maximum limit on police custody is 14 days, and after that the accused will have to be sent for the judicial custody where the police cannot interrogate him. Now that exactly is the reason that the police wants to finish off the narco test as soon as possible, and in the leftover days, for example, there will be 2 days left after that, even if the narco test is conducted tomorrow, because it's a long procedure. Then in those 2 days the police will be very aggressively be looking for most of the evidences. The skull is still missing, Sneha, because today, according to latest information that we are getting, some more pieces of bones have been recovered from the pond that is there in Maidangadi area of Mehroli.
You
the
know,
same
Akshay,
forest where Aftab used to dispose of the body of Shraddha. Yes.
you know, Akshay, also I want you to talk to us about this a little in terms of the lie detector test or the narco analysis test that is done, how it is scientifically called, is not going to give any finality to this case. This is actually not even admissible in a court of law. What this is going to do is just guide the investigators towards what could have led to the murder, whether they can build a watertight case against Aftab Amin Poonawalla or not, and how did he dispose of the body parts, what exactly was the murder weapon, what was he doing for the last 5 months or so. But whatever he says in this test per se is not admissible in a court of law, isn't it?
Well, absolutely, Sneha. It is not admissible in the court of law. Even the confession that Aftab has made to the police in the police custody, that is also not admissible in the court.
Yes.
But as far as the narco test is concerned, the sole purpose of any narco test that is conducted is so that the police is aware that whatever the accused person is saying is in fact true or not. Because as of now, for the police, Aftab Amin Poonawalla is a man who is a murderer, who not only killed his own girlfriend but also dismembered her body and disposed it off very cleverly. So a person who is that cunning, who is that clever to dispose of the body and get away with it for a period of about 5 to 6 months, nothing that he has said so far can be absolutely believed by even the police. And even right now, the police is apprehensive that whatever Aftab is talking about, for example, the murder weapon that he disposed or all the leads that he is giving, and the police is investigating, allocating all of its resources in that direction, even that makes any sense or not. So the police just wants to re-verify, reconfirm, and be assured that the investigation that they have been heading so far is even going in the right direction, because it shouldn't come to the information of police later that the location that he gave earlier, he was lying all from the very beginning, and the truth is something else altogether. So that is the reason narco test is conducted, where a person, after his administered drugs, where he starts speaking the truth, he has no control over what he says. So the police will keep on asking the questions. The anesthetic experts will be present there. They will give they will administer all the required medicines so that the person is person is delusional. He has no control of what he's saying, and he tells the truth. And that exactly is the reason the police wants all the truth to come out as soon as possible, so that they can
Yes.
be confirmed, they can be assured in the court of law that the evidences that they are giving is in fact not false,
Yes.
and there should not be a very embarrassing movement for the police in the court.
All right, Akshay, I'm thanking you for the moment. That story continues to develop and unravel as far as the murder of Shraddha Walkar is concerned.